I'm gonna show y'all what to do with an entire pack of chicken. Just because you're making something basic like a pack of chicken doesn't mean the meal has to be basic. So if you have a whole pack of chicken, I'm gonna show you what to do with it. First of all, you want to go ahead and split it up into two. This makes for more chicken, more options, and more things to do. So once you get your chicken wing, you want to separate the flat from the wingette and go ahead and clean it. Trigger warning, y'all already know the routine. I do clean off my chicken either with limes or lemons. I add a splash of vinegar in it, cold water, scrub it down, and rinse it off again thoroughly with cold water until that water is no longer mucky, gucky. It has to be clear. And then I'm going in with my seasonings. I pat them dry and I went in with the basic seasonings. So for this recipe, I use onion powder, garlic and herb seasoning, and Tony's. Now, I'm going to be making different flavor wings, so I didn't want to add any more seasonings that would overpower whatever flavor wings I'm doing. And I did add some smoked paprika just for color. I went in and mixed it all together. Now, with my pack of chicken, it came with about 12 whole pieces of chicken, and then when you split it up, that's 24. So I made 4 flavors of each set of 6 wings. So I had 6 wings per flavor, but these were the base of the seasonings that I used. So 6 wings, I went and I seasoned them and I added some flour to them because these 6 were going to be deep fried because I wanted fried chicken wings for this recipe. So I went ahead and put those in the flour and just let them sit on the side so they can rest. Then for the rest of the chicken wings, I went ahead and fried them all naked because, again, we're going to add the flavoring to them after they cook. I only cooked them for about 10 minutes on the stove and the rest in the oven. So preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Now for the sauces, I did some jerk sauce and I added a little bit of hot sauce to that in one bowl. In another bowl, I did hot honey. It's literally buffalo sauce, the Sweet Baby Ray's kind, and some honey, and mix that together. Don't forget to check on your chicken wings. I went in and I flipped them after about 5 minutes of cooking on one side. I cooked them on 5 minutes on the other side. Again, they will not be done, but they will finish cooking in the oven. That's why you need to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Okay, back to the sauces. Then for another sauce, I did barbecue, but I just added some hot sauce to it, like a hot barbecue sauce. And that was it. Those are going to be my 4 flavors. And remember the fried chicken. So I have 6 wings of each flavor. Again, just because you're cooking something basic like a pack of chicken wings, your meal doesn't have to be basic. You can make it fun, make it family night. You know what I'm saying? Give your family different options, or even yourself if this is what you want to do. After about 10 minutes of my wings cooking naked, I went ahead and removed them from the oil and began adding them to the sauce after I drained the oil out. So for each sauce, I just added the wings into the bowl and shook them up. I only did 3 at a time just because of the size of my glass bowls. They were just smaller and I wasn't about to change them out. And then in a big dish, like a baking pan, I layered it with a piece of aluminum foil for each flavor. So again, I did 6 jerk, like a hot jerk, and I just shook them up in the sauce, whatever sauce that I use. And I added them to the aluminum foil because they're going to go back into the oven. But remember, you need to multitask, so don't make sure that you're overcooking your chicken wings because they're going to finish cooking in the oven. And then I did the same thing with my honey buffalo sauce. Remember the hot honey buffalo sauce? In this bowl, it was a little bit bigger, so I was basically able to add majority of all of them in there. And then I just gave it a good shake, just like that. Make sure each end of your chicken wings are coated. And then I went in and layered those into the next piece of aluminum foil. I just had aluminum foil sheets and I literally broke them up into 3 and put them in the same pan because they're all going to the oven, but I wanted to keep it separate because we got different wing flavors going on. This is what makes the dishes fun. So y'all see my jerk, y'all see the hot honey, and now I'm going in with the hot barbecue. It's literally the barbecue sauce with some hot sauce. Shake it, mix it together, and add that into the last piece of aluminum foil that you see in the back. Again, I just had to do it about 3 at a time because my bowls were small, but that's only because my bowls are small. If you have a bigger bowl, just mix them all together at one time. But yeah, shake. And then that's it. Y'all see my little one. She was trying to grab it. I'm like, girl, it's not done yet. And then once those went in the oven, I went ahead and dropped my fried chicken into the pan because they did not cook long at all. Y'all know this deep fryer, it cooks them really, really fast. So you want to make sure you making those closer to the time that your other ones are done. After about 15 or so minutes in the oven, they should be done. And y'all see, I made fried chicken, hot honey, hot barbecue, and jerk all in one. And I paired it with some rice pilaf and some teriyaki green beans. This is what one pack of chicken wings did. It gave me 4 different flavor wings. Just because you're using or making a regular dish doesn't mean it has to be basic. Look how many flavor wings I got out of one pack, and they were all delicious. I gotta say, the hot barbecue was my favorite. So if you ever try this recipe out, let me know. Bye, y'all.